Yo, what's up everybody? It's your guide and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're about to embark on an epic adventure to the other side of the world. We're diving deep into the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in New Zealand. Get ready to be blown away. Alright, strap yourselves in because we're kicking things off at Milford Sound, one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. Now, I've seen a lot of beautiful places, but Milford Sound? This place is different. It's like stepping into a dream. Imagine towering cliffs that just shoot straight up out of the water, waterfalls cascading down like something out of a movie. It's a scene that feels almost otherworldly. You can explore Milford Sound by boat, and trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. The perspective from the water is simply unmatched. Picture yourself cruising through these glassy waters, surrounded by these massive rock formations that feel ancient. It's like traveling back in time. The air is so fresh and clean it's almost overwhelming. You can feel the purity with every breath you take. And the wildlife. Keep your eyes peeled for dolphins, seals, and even penguins. It's like a natural paradise. This place is teeming with life. Everywhere you look, there's something amazing to see. If you're lucky enough to catch Milford Sound on a clear day, the reflections of the mountains in the water are just unreal. It's like looking into a mirror of nature. You'll be snapping photos like crazy. But honestly, no photo can really do this place justice. It's something you have to see to believe. Milford Sound is a place that stays with you long after you leave. Its beauty lingers in your mind, calling you back. Next up, we're heading to Queenstown, the adventure capital of New Zealand. If you're an adrenaline junkie, this is the place to be. We're talking bungee jumping, whitewater rafting, skydiving, you name it, Queenstown's got it. But even if you're not into extreme sports, there's still plenty to do here. Take a ride on the Skyline gondola for breathtaking views of the city and the surrounding mountains. And speaking of incredible views, you have to check out Lake Wakatipu. This massive lake is surrounded by mountains, and it's the perfect place to go for a swim, a kayak, or just to relax and soak in the scenery. Queenstown also has a really cool food scene with tons of restaurants, cafes, and bars. And if you're looking for some nightlife, Queenstown doesn't disappoint. Get ready for a sensory overload because we're about to enter a world of bubbling mud pools, erupting geysers, and a culture that's as rich and vibrant as the geothermal wonders that surround it. Welcome to Rotorua. This is a place where the Earth's natural forces and human history intertwine in the most fascinating ways. Rotorua is like stepping back in time. The landscape here tells stories of ancient volcanic activity and the enduring presence of the Maori people. It's a place where Maori culture is still very much alive, thriving in its traditions and daily practices, and you can experience it firsthand at one of the many cultural performances that showcase traditional dances, songs, and rituals. Or by visiting a traditional Maori village where you can learn about their way of life, their art, and their deep connection to the land. One of the things that makes Rotorua so unique is its geothermal activity. The ground here is alive with steam vents, hot springs, and bubbling mud pools. Be sure to check out Te Puia, a geothermal park where you can see the Pohutu geyser erupt up to 30 meters into the air. It's a sight you won't want to miss. Another must-visit is the Waiotapu Thermal Wonderland, a place of surreal beauty and vibrant geothermal activity, home to the Champagne Pool, a geothermal spring with vibrant orange and green colors that look almost otherworldly. And if you're feeling brave, you can even take a dip in a hot spring. It's a unique way to connect with the geothermal wonders of the area. Just be sure to choose one that's safe for swimming, as not all hot springs are suitable for a relaxing soak. Auckland, the city of sails, is next on our list. This vibrant city is a melting pot of cultures, with a stunning waterfront location and a skyline dominated by the iconic Sky Tower. One of the best ways to experience Auckland is to climb to the top of the Sky Tower. From up there, you'll get panoramic views of the entire city, the harbor, and the surrounding islands. Speaking of adventures, Auckland is a great base for exploring the rest of the North Island. From here you can take day trips to Waiheke Island, known for its wineries and beaches, or head to the Waitakere Ranges for some hiking and stunning coastal views. Back in the city, be sure to check out the Auckland Domain, a sprawling park with museums, gardens, and even a zoo. And if you're looking for some nightlife, Auckland has you covered. Get ready to fall in love with Wellington, New Zealand's quirky and charming capital city. Wellington is known for its friendly locales, its thriving arts and culture scene, and its compact size, which makes it super easy to get around. One of the must-do experiences in Wellington is to take a ride on the Wellington cable car. This historic cable car will whisk you up to the top of the Wellington Botanic Garden, where you'll be rewarded with stunning views of the city and the harbor. Speaking of the harbor, be sure to take a stroll along the Wellington waterfront. This vibrant area is home to museums, galleries, restaurants, and bars, and it's the perfect place to soak up the city's atmosphere. No trip to Wellington would be complete without a visit to Te Papa Tongarewa Museum of New Zealand. And if you're a movie buff, you have to check out the Weta Workshop Tour. Get ready to set sail for paradise because we're heading north to the Bay of Islands. This stunning region is home to over 140 islands, crystal clear waters, and secluded beaches. It's the perfect place to escape the crowds and reconnect with nature. One of the best ways to experience the Bay of Islands is by boat. Take a sailing trip, a dolphin-watching cruise, or rent a kayak and explore the islands at your own pace. For a truly unforgettable experience, head to the Hole in the Rock, a natural rock formation that you can actually sail through. History buffs will want to visit the Waitangi Treaty Grounds, where the Treaty of Waitangi was signed in 1840. And if you're looking for a bit of luxury, the Bay of Islands has plenty to offer. Lace up your hiking boots because we're about to embark on an epic adventure through Tongariro National Park, one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. This dual World Heritage Site is home to 3 active volcanoes, ancient forests, turquoise lakes, and a diverse range of flora and fauna, and some of the most stunning scenery in New Zealand, making it a must-visit destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. The most popular activity in Tongariro National Park is the Tongariro Alpine Crossing, a 19.4-kilometer hike that takes you past volcanic craters, emerald lakes, and offers panoramic views that will leave you in awe, and stunning views of the surrounding landscape. It's a challenging yet rewarding trek that attracts thousands of hikers each year. It's considered to be one of the best one-day hikes in the world, and for good reason. If you're not up for a full-day hike, don't worry. There are plenty of shorter walks and hikes in the park, ranging from easy strolls to challenging climbs, suitable for all fitness levels. After a day of exploring, take some time to relax and unwind. Warm up with a hearty meal at one of the local cafes or restaurants where you can enjoy delicious food and friendly hospitality. Be sure to try some of the local specialties like lamb, venison, and fresh seafood, all prepared with locally sourced ingredients. And if you're looking for a unique place to stay, check out one of the park's lodges or campsites, offering a range of accommodations to suit every budget and preference. Get ready to paddle your way through paradise because we're heading to Abel Tasman National Park. This coastal park is known for its golden beaches, crystal clear waters, and lush native forests. It's the perfect place to escape the crowds and reconnect with nature. One of the best ways to experience Abel Tasman National Park is by kayak. Paddle through secluded coves, explore hidden beaches, and keep an eye out for marine life like seals, dolphins, and even penguins. For a truly unforgettable experience, spend a night or two at one of the park's campsites. And if you're looking for a challenge, tackle the Abel Tasman Coast Track, a 60-kilometer hiking trail that winds its way through the park's diverse landscapes. Prepare to be humbled by the power of nature as we venture to Franz Josef Glacier. This awe-inspiring glacier is one of the most accessible in the world, and you can get up close and personal with its icy beauty on a guided hike or a scenic helicopter flight. Imagine standing on the surface of a glacier, surrounded by towering ice formations, deep crevasses, and the sound of ice cracking and groaning. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even go ice climbing. Scale the glacier's icy walls, explore ice caves, and experience the glacier from a whole new perspective. After a day of exploring the glacier, warm up with a soak in the Franz Josef Glacier hot pools. These natural hot springs are the perfect way to relax and rejuvenate after a day of adventure. And if you're looking for a unique place to stay, check out one of the nearby rainforest lodges. We're ending our New Zealand adventure at the highest peak in the country, Mount Cook. This majestic mountain dominates the landscape, and its snow-capped peak can be seen from miles around. One of the best ways to experience Mount Cook is to simply stand back and admire its beauty. Take a scenic drive, go for a hike, or simply find a spot to relax and soak in the views. For the ultimate adventure, challenge yourself to climb Mount Cook. This challenging climb is not for the faint of heart, but the rewards are well worth the effort. If you're not up for a climb, there are plenty of other ways to experience Mount Cook. Take a scenic flight, go for a hike to a nearby viewpoint, or visit the Sir Edmund Hillary Alpine Center to learn about the history of mountaineering in the region. Standing at its base, I felt dwarfed by its sheer size and power. So there you have it, the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in New Zealand. From towering mountains and turquoise lakes to vibrant cities and ancient forests, New Zealand has something to offer everyone. This trip was a whirlwind of adventure, and I'm already itching to go back and explore more. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more travel inspiration. See you in the next adventure.